rain keeps falling like it did that night. Your coat still hangs where you left your light. This room still whispers the words we said, but now they echo inside my head. You promised forever under the moon, but time moved faster than we knew. Every step I take, I hear your name, still dancing with your ghost in the rain. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but your shadow's where I used to dream. Even in silence, feel the sound of love that's buried, but not yet drowned. I'm never letting go, even if the winds change where we go. You're etched inside my bones, and every song and every note. I'm holding on alone to the love I used to know. I'm never letting go. The pictures fade, but I still see the way your eyes once looked at me. I wear your sweater when nights get cold, pretending that I'm not alone. I count the stars like we used to do, but now the sky just misses you. And all these tears I've never shown, they fall when I'm too tired to be strong. I'm never letting go, even if the winds change where we go. You're etched inside my bones, and every song and every note. I'm holding on alone to the love I used to know. I'm never letting go. Maybe one day I'll feel the sun without pretending you're the one. But even then I'll close my eyes and find you waiting in the light. I'm never letting go, no matter how far life may flow. You're carved in every hope, the part of me that won't let go. I'm walking through the snow with your name in every glow. I'm never letting go. The rain has stopped, the world feels slow, but my heart still beats in afterglow. You're gone, I know, but I'm never letting go. Headlights flicker down empty streets, but I'm still chasing memories. You left your silence on the wheel, and now I'm not sure what is real. I drive through places we once knew, your laugh still echoing the view. The seat beside me feels too wide, without your hand I lose my guide. The map's still marked with where we've been, but I don't know where to begin. Every turn just brings me pain, like ghosts replaying love again. I can't find my way without you. Every road's a song that leads to stars feel dimmer too. I'm driving through a world that's new, but I can't find my way without you. The radio plays a soft refrain, and suddenly it calls your name. I pull aside and try to breathe, but even air still carries grief. The lights keep changing red to green, but I'm stuck in the in-between of what we were and what I miss, trapped in the echoes of your kiss. I can't find my way without you. Every road's a song that leads to you. I'm lost in memories I can't undo. Even stars feel dimmer too. I'm driving through a world that's new, but I can't find my way without you. You were my compass, my North Star. Now I don't know where the edges are. This heart was built to follow yours. Now I'm a ship with broken oars. I can't find my way without you. Even dreams rewrote me back to you. No GPS can pull me through if I'm not headed home to you. I'm drifting under skies of blue, but I can't find my way without you. So I keep driving, lost and true, still hoping that you miss me too, till the road ends or I break through. I can't find my way without you. Underneath the stars we knew something sacred, something true. Though the years have passed between, still feel you in everything. I've walked through seasons, watched time fade, but your name still won't erase. You were the fire that lit my soul, the part of me that time can't hold. I thought the silence meant goodbye, but love like ours just learns to hide. In every echo, every touch, I still believe we love too much. This is endless love. Even when we fall apart, it's never gone. In the quiet, you still hum. In my veins, you always run. This is endless love. No goodbye could be enough. Even time can't change our love, 'cause this love is endless. I hear your laugh in someone's tone. It cuts through like an old love song. The memories don't fade to gray, they bloom in color every day. I tried to move to let you go, but I was dancing with your ghost. And though I've loved and though I've lost, you were the one I kept the most. This is endless love. Even when we fall apart, it's never gone. In the quiet, you still hum. In my veins, you always run. This is endless may drift, but we don't break. This is love no time can take. Still I carry all we were, every wound, every word, because this love is endless. Underneath these stars again, I whisper all we might have been. And if you feel the same somehow, I'm still yours, even now. You didn't say much when you left. No loud goodbye, no final breath. Just a silence I can't ignore. Since the night you closed the door, the floor still creaks where you once stood. The air still feels like you're no good. But I take the hurt, I take the ache. If it meant you would make the floorboards break, I reach for sounds that won't reply, rewinding time with tear-stained eyes. Each memory scratches on my skin, where your last goodbye still lives within. When you closed the door, you took more than you knew before. You stole the light, the breath, the core of everything I waited for. Now silence is the only score, since the night you closed the door. Your coat still hangs in crooked form, like a ghost just left from the storm. I wash the cups you never used, pretending I'm not still confused. The night lamp flickers like your eyes, half-truths behind your long goodbyes. And though the latch still fits the frame, you took the key and left my name. When you closed the door, you took more than you knew before. You stole the light, the breath, the core of everything I waited for. Now silence is the only score, since the night you closed the door. Maybe some doors should never close. Maybe we break to let love grow. But I still sit where shadows fall, waiting for your knock through it all. When you closed the door, you didn't know you'd start a war. Inside my chest, inside my bones, 1,000 echoes I call home. And now this hallway holds the roar of the night you closed the door. You're not here, not anymore, but I'm still standing by the door. Half of me still whispers your name. Half of me still feels the flame. You left, but something stayed behind. A broken echo stuck in time. I make my bed on just one side, sleep like I'm still holding tight. Two hands that once could calm the dark, now I just hold a half of heart. Your sweatshirt still lays on the chair, it knows the weight that love can wear. A mirror shows a haunted face who learned to smile through empty space. I'm half of a heart since the day you tore us apart. Trying to live, but it's too hard. I cook for two but eat alone. I leave the porch light on for home, but you don't come and time moves slow. In every room your absence grows. I see you in the passing crowd. I hear your voice in every sound, and every time I try to mend, I tear again where you had been. I'm half of a heart since the day you tore us apart. Trying to live, but it's too hard when your ghost still guards this part. I laugh, but it's not whole. I breathe, but not with soul. I'm walking through this life with half of a heart tonight. Maybe someday I'll feel whole again, but until then you live within a piece of me I never chose to keep after you let go. I'm half of a heart, but I carry every scar like a record left to start on the part that breaks apart. Still I sing through every night with your shadow as my light. I'm loving through the dark with half of a heart tonight. You were the song stuck in my head, the line I'd whisper before bed. Now silence hums a softer tune, one that forgets the shape of you. I used to see you everywhere, in coffee, steam, and empty chairs. Now days go by and I don't feel the way your name once made me kneel. I thought you'd haunt me like a flame, but even ghosts forget their names. And though my chest still feels the ache, it's not as sharp, it's just a trace. You're fading from my mind like a dream that slips with time. Once you lived in every line, now your shadow's in the rhyme. I don't cry like I did before, don't stare long at that old door. You're not gone but not alive, you're just fading from my mind. I passed our place and didn't flinch. The scent of rain no longer stings. I wear the dress you love the most and barely feel your phantom close. They said the heart forgets to hurt when memories begin to blur. I didn't think that day would come, but here I am, and you're just gone. You're fading from my mind like a whisper lost in time. You used to echo in each night, now you're softer than the light. No more pain behind your name, just a song I can't replay. You're not lost, you've just resigned to keep fading from my mind. Maybe that's the cruelest part, when forgetting feels like tearing apart. You're still the lesson in my skin, but the fires burn too thin. You're fading from my mind, not erased, just undefined. The way the stars dissolve at dawn, still there but nearly gone. I won't chase what fades away, but I'll remember yesterday. Though you're not mine, I once was blind. Now you're fading from my mind. each new time. The coffee's cold, the room is still. Our shadows stretch across the windowsill. No thunder, no raised voice tonight, just silence sharp enough to bite. We used to talk until we slept. Now we speak with looks we've left. Each breath a bridge we never crossed. Each moment weighed with something lost. I hear the hurt behind your sighs, feel the tears you never cry. We used to sing, now we rehearse the silence between every word. The silence between our words, like spaces too deep to be heard. No fight, no fire, no cruel return, just hearts too tired, too bruised to burn. And in that space I see the end, two strangers too broken to pretend. There's silence between our words, where love once lived, now nothing stirs. The pages turn but don't make sound. Your name feels heavy on the ground. I reach, you flinch, and that's the cue that love can die without a wound. I miss the laughter, miss the noise, the way we used to fill the void. But now we're ghosts who both observe the silence wrapped around our words. There's silence between our words, like spaces too deep to be heard. No fight, no fire, no cruel return, just hearts too tired, too bruised to burn. And in that space I see the end, two strangers too broken to pretend. There's silence between our words, where love once lived, now nothing stirs. And maybe silence screams the truth, that what we were can't be renewed. I'd rather feel the pain again than sit beside you just as friends. There's silence between our words, and it's louder than I've ever heard. I try to speak, but I defer to the quiet we both now prefer. If goodbye had a gentler form, it would sound like this quiet storm. There's silence between our words, and in that silence we both heard. The clock ticks on, the echoes blur. We never said goodbye, but we're already gone for sure. You left the light, but not the flame. You walked away, but not the blame. And though the days keep moving on, the ache still sings the same old song. I tell my friends that I've let go, but in the dark I let it show. Your name still burns behind my eyes, like winter winds in summer skies. I fold the letters, hide the rings, but every night the silence stings. You took your things, you left so fast, but somehow I'm still in the past. I'm still holding the hurt, like a wound I wear, like a haunted shirt. I try to laugh, I try to breathe, but you're the weight I can't unweave. You're gone but not dispersed. I'm still holding the hurt. I hear your name in songs I skip. I see your face in every trip. The places we once used to be. Now I go back, the ache in me. They say time heals, they say move on, but time just proves you're not yet gone. And though I smile, I still pretend that I'm not waiting for the end. I'm still holding the hurt, like ashes tucked inside my shirt. I try to run, I try to sleep, but I just fall into you deep. You're gone but not reversed. I'm still holding the hurt. Maybe someday I'll let go, but tonight I miss you more than I show. And if I cry, it's just the proof that loving you still feels like truth. I'm still holding the hurt, though I don't say your name, it still lurks in every smile I force to fake, in every breath my chest can't take. You're gone but unrehearsed. I'm still holding the hurt. Some people leave and that's the end, but you stayed behind, inside the pain. Walls still hold your laughter's trace, but time is painted over grace. I stand where joy once filled the air, now silence sits in every chair. We built our world with tiny jokes, with coffee spills and offbeat notes. The echoes linger dim and sad in the room where we were once so glad. I dust the shelves, but not the pain. Your voice still hums in window panes, and though the curtains catch the breeze, they whisper things I can't unsee. In the room we once left, only shadows echo back. I sit alone where joy once danced, now silence takes the final stance. Each memory's a photograph in the room we once left. The couch still holds your favorite dent, a joke we told, the time we spend. I close my eyes, I hear the sound of love that once would spin around. No storm came through, no sudden end, just faded smiles we couldn't mend. And now I haunt this place we knew, with all the ghosts that sound like you. In the room we once left, only shadows echo back. I sit alone where joy once danced, now silence takes the final stance. Each memory's a photograph in the room we once left. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, we just forgot how to delight. And now this room, it holds the cost of everything that love has lost. In the room we once left, I play the silence like Pretend your voice is still intact. Pretend you might just wander back. But dreams like ours don't always last. In the room we once left, I'll leave the door slightly unlatched in case you miss the room we left. The rain taps soft against the glass. Another night that doesn't pass. I turn my face into the dark, where you once lay, now just the mark. Your side's still cold, I leave it bare. Like if I do, you'll still be there. I close my eyes, pretend you're near, but all I feel is you not here. The storm outside, it hides my cries, but my pillow always testifies. Every night I let it fall, another flood, no voice to call. There's rain on my pillow, but it's not the sky I blame. It's the tears I never show, and the way you said my name. You left a storm inside my soul, and now it pours out soft and slow. There's rain on my pillow, and nowhere else to go. The blanket smells a bit like you, a scent that time still can't undo. I pull it tight and drift to dreams where nothing's ever what it seems. You're there but never hold me close. You fade like mist I need the most. And when I wake I feel the truth. My tears still fall from missing you. There's rain on my pillow, but it's not the sky I blame. It's the tears I never show, and the way you said my name. You left a storm inside my soul, and now it pours out soft and slow. There's rain on my pillow, and nowhere else to go. I wonder if you cry like this, or feel me in the nights you miss. But if you've moved and don't look back, then why do I still feel the lack? There's rain on my pillow, and silence in the room. No thunderclap, no grand farewell, just memories that still consume. You left me here without a sound. Now I just drown where love was found. There's rain on my pillow, and I'm still breaking down. The sky may clear by morning's light, but the storm inside will stay tonight. No suitcase packed, no final glance, no warning in your circumstance. You slipped away without a sound and left the world turned upside down. Your coat still hangs behind the door, your coffee cup untouched it for. I call your name into the air, but there's no echo, no one there. I searched the sky, I searched the floor, but found no trace of you no more. Not even lies to hold on tight. You vanished in the quiet night. You're gone without goodbye, left no reason, no reply, just a hollow where you stood, and a love misunderstood. I cry but don't know why, no door still holds your folded shirt. It smells like you and all this hurt. I check my phone, but nothing's new except the absence left by you. Was I too blind to see the signs? Were we unraveling with time? Now all I have are shattered whys, and they're too thick with silent lies. You're gone without goodbye, left no reason, no reply, just a hollow where you stood, and a love misunderstood. I cry but don't know why, no answers meet my eyes. You're gone without goodbye. I take a scream, I take a fight, I take a truth said late at night, but silence cuts a deeper scar than anger ever dared by far. You're gone without goodbye, and I still don't know why. No closure, no last words, just echoes I never heard. You walked into the sky and never let me try. You're gone without goodbye. So I whisper to the night, even ghosts should say goodbye. You won't see it on my face, no screams, no wild display. But when the world begins to fade, I break in the softest way. I hold my breath a little long, I smile just to play along. But when the night begins to fall, I feel the cracks beneath it all. I whisper truths no one can hear. I drown in thoughts and not in tears. It's not the loud that leaves a scar, it's quiet pain that breaks the heart. Softly I break, no noise, no grand mistake, just pieces falling slow, where no one gets to go. I bleed in pastels, not in red. I cry in thoughts I never said. Softly I break, and you don't even know. I pass the places we once knew, act like I'm fine without you too. But every fine I try to fake becomes another gentle quake. You wouldn't notice when I fade. I'm built to look like I'm okay, but underneath I fracture light, like moonbeams bending out of sight. Softly I break, no storm, no heart to shake, just tiny shatters deep that sing me into sleep. No spotlight on my grief, just quiet nights and disbelief. Softly I break and drift into the deep. If breaking made a sound, would you still not turn around? If falling looked like strength, would I have made you stay? Softly I break, like rain that stains the lake. You see the calm, not what it hides. You miss the tears behind my eyes. So if I fade without a trace, just know I break. Some screams loud, some just break without a sound. The key still turns, the floor still creaks, but now the silence starts to speak. I walk these rooms, they feel the same, except the part that holds your name.
The mirror shows a lonely face, where once you stood and touched my waist.
The couch still holds your laughing shape, but it's just dust and empty space. The air is warm, but you feel cold, like something missing I still hold. And though the frames still lie in the walls, the love has vanished from it all. This is where love used to stay, in coffee cups and songs we play, and whispered dreams and late night calls. Now all of that just gently falls. It lingers in the sheets, the air, but you're not here, you're everywhere. And I still live day by day in the place where love used to stay. I make the bed the way you liked, your side untouched, it feels polite. I cook too much, I said for two, still waiting for the sound of you. I light the candle by the door, but it won't bring you back no more. And though your name still haunts the air, your presence isn't anywhere. This is where love used to stay, in quiet notes we used to say. The blanket holds your favorite scent, but not the warmth, just where it went. I hear you in the walls at night, a soft regret that won't feel right. And I still try not to replay the home where love used to stay. Maybe love just moved away, left behind what couldn't stay. Or maybe I just feel too much in places you forgot to touch. This is where love used to stay, like sunlight fading into gray. I breathe you in, I let you go, but still you're part of all I know. No matter where or who I be, this house will always sing of we. Even if you're far away, this is where love used to stay. And when I close my eyes, I pray that love remembers how to stay. It starts with chords we used to know, a gentle hum, a softened glow, but something's missing in the sound, like love that's lost and won't be found. We used to dance without a care to melodies that filled the air, but now the verses feel too thin, like empty rooms we used to sing in. The notes are there, but not the spark, just echoes drifting in the dark. A song that used to light my chest now fades like breath I can't suppress. Our song fades away, note by note we slip away. What once was fire is now just gray, a whisper drowned by yesterday. We used to shine in every line, but now you're gone and so away. The radio still plays our tune, but it feels colder than the moon. No warmth, no dance, no second chance, just ghosted steps and empty trance. I used to feel you in the beat, now silence wraps around my feet. A song can't fix what's torn apart when the lyrics fail to restart hearts. Ooh, our song fades away like the sun at end of day. What used to heal now makes me ache, a melody I can't remake. We used to sing without a doubt, now even harmony ran out. The music stops and I still stay as our song fades away. If we had one more verse to write, would we bring back what felt right, or just rewind our shattered track and break again? Still looking back, our song fades away. No encore, no words to say, just static where our love once played. A chorus slowly torn and frayed. We danced, we loved, we lost our way, and now I watch the final play of our song as it fades away. So when the silence finally stays, I'll hum the love that slipped away. 12:05, the clock still blinks, the silence louder than I think. I dial your name, then change my mind. Just one more ghost I leave behind. You used to answer on the first ring, now all I hear is nothing. I type and delete, stare at the screen, trying not to say what I mean. I tell myself to let it go, but midnight makes me miss you so. And in that pause before the call, I feel like nothing's real at all. Missed calls at midnight, love's echo in low light. I reach for you in silence, but your name just stays quiet. I try not to break, but each beep is a stake. You're gone, and I can't fight these missed calls at midnight. My voice still knows your name by heart, but every ring just tears apart what's left of what we used to be. Now voicemail holds what's left of me. I count the rings, I count the years since love was close and crystal clear. I whisper high and hit delete, too scared to lose, too broke to speak. Missed calls at midnight, like wishes left in starlight. You're the number I still know, even when I let you go. I scroll through your name and it still feels the same. You're not here, but I still write these missed calls at midnight. Maybe in some other time you'd answer me without decline, but here I am in this glow, dialing you in dreams I know. Missed calls at midnight, no message, just goodbye. I call and let it ring for the love that lost its wings. Each silence I replay says what I couldn't say. You're gone, but still feel right in missed calls at midnight. like missed calls at midnight. The sky still holds the shade of you, a fading light, a deeper blue. I close my eyes and let it in, and hear your name within the wind. You used to speak in softer tones, now silence chills me to the bone. But every breeze across my skin whispers where your voice has been. I chase the air, I hold the sound of footsteps gone but still around. You're not beside me, but I find your name still floating in my mind. I hear your name in the wind every time the world grows dim. A hush that circles in the trees, a voice that only I still see. I call but nothing answers back, just echoes slipping through the cracks. You're not here but still begin with your name in the wind. The curtains sway like you once did, in quiet rooms where memories hid. The windows humming ghosted tones, and I am left to grieve alone. No letters left, no songs remain, just air that whispers through the pain. But every gust that chills the air feels like you're breathing somewhere there. I hear your name in the wind through midnight sighs and autumn spins. A trace of you I can't define, a melody I claim as mine. I call but nothing holds me tight, just pieces scattered through the night. You're not near but still within, like your name in the wind. And maybe wind is all that's left of promises we never kept. But if you feel it where you are, know that I'm listening from afar. I hear your name in the wind when the world feels paper thin. And though the world won't bring you back, the breeze still fills the things I lack. You're not here but not quite gone. You live in every twilight song. You begin where I end, with your name in the wind. So I wait for dusk again to feel your name in the wind. The pillow's dry, but I remember all the storms I used to weather. The mirror shows my quiet eyes, a girl who learned to say goodbye. I cried through nights and empty days, till pain just faded into haze. You said goodbye, but never how to face the silence I have now. The sheets don't smell like you no more, the floor remembers slamming doors. But even grief begins to fade in every breath that I still take. After all these tears, I still stand through all my fears. The ache has shaped the way I breathe, but it no longer swallows me. I broke, I fell, I disappeared, but somehow I am still right here, still living. After all these tears, your name no longer makes me flinch, but I still miss the smallest things. The way you doesn't drown in all those fears. She's breathing after all these tears. They said the tears would help me heal, but healing comes in how I feel. And though I've cried 1,000 nights, I still wake up and chase the light. After all these tears, I stitched my heart with quiet years. I let the darkness teach me how to find the light that lives in now. And maybe love will come again, but till that time I will defend the soul I found so crystal clear. After all these tears. So if you ask how I'm still here, it's because I cried and kept going. After all these tears. The lights are dim, the room is still. Our voice is lost, our hearts not filled. But even now we haven't run, though all the damage has been done. No apologies tonight, just weary glances, silent fights. We tried to fix, we tried to mend, but now we just pretend. There's no more future in our plans, just holding on with shaking hands. I look at you, you look away, but neither one of us can stray. There's nothing left but us. No dreams, no gold, no trust. Just memories too strong to leave, and fears too loud to believe. We don't know what we're holding to, but letting go hurts deeper too. In all this dust and rust, there's nothing left but us. We eat in silence, share the bed, but sleep with space between our heads. The photos smile from frames of glass, like ghosts that never learned to pass. We're not in love, we're not apart, just drifting rooms with heavy hearts. I touch your hand but feel the gap of years we'll never get back. There's nothing left but us, no fireworks, no righteous fuss, just shared routines and old regret, and promises we half forget. We stay not 'cause we should or must, but maybe pain became our trust. And when the words feel dangerous, we whisper there's still us. And maybe that's the saddest part, when history won't let you restart. So we stay not to feel love, but to feel anything at all. There's nothing left but us, but sometimes even that's enough. We sit beside the love we knew, and wear the scars like something true. It's not the same, but still it's we, a faded kind of loyalty. And though the fires turn to dust, there's nothing left but us. So we stay until it's light, two shadows bound by quiet fight. It's been months since we last spoke, but I still keep your words like smoke. They drift from speakers soft and slow and take me back to what I know. Your laugh still sits in folders saved, a sound that time just never braved. And when the night feels too alone, I hear it play like it's my home. I shouldn't scroll, I shouldn't stare, but your voice still lives in the air, like lullabies I can't erase. Your breath becomes my sacred place. I still play your voice like songs I never could avoid. Each word replays a different ache. Each pause becomes another break. You're gone but not erased. You're in the chords my soul still plays. I don't have a choice. I still play your voice. You said my name in ways so few could ever dream to say it through. And when I miss who I became, I find it whispered in your name. The file's short, the love was long, but somehow it still feels so strong. I press repeat and close my eyes, and you return without disguise. I still play your voice like ghosts that never lost their voice. Each syllable a thread I weave around the wounds that never leave. You faded out but left behind the only sound that still feels kind. In static or in noise, I still play your voice. I know one day I'll hit delete, but right now silence feels too steep. And so I hold the only part that echoes gently in my heart. I still play your voice in every quiet I avoid, though time keeps pulling me ahead. You're in the words I never said. No future but no end. You still return like phantom wind. In loss I find some choice, so I still play your voice until I'm ready to let go. Your voice is all I want to know. The drawer still holds your favorite pen, but not the letters you never sent. I check again, but nothing's there, just silence folded into air. I always hoped you wrote me down, tucked your heart in paper sounds. Maybe a note, a final line to say you missed what once was mine. But all I have are blank white sheets and questions carved in memories. You had the words, I know you did, but never let them leave your lips. Letters you never sent still sit inside my chest, like ghosts who came too late but never let me rest. I read between the sighs, I write you in my mind. Even silence has intent in letters you never sent. The mailbox groans with time gone by, still waiting for a reason why you left, but left so much unsaid. And now your silence writes instead. I wonder what you tried to say. Did love just slip and float away? Or were the words too soft to speak, too raw to let your fingers leak? Letters you never sent still speak without consent. They write in every song the notes where you belong. I hold the weight of ink that dried before the brink. My heart still pays the rent for letters you never sent. If I could read the lines you hid, I'd know the truth behind what did and didn't happen when you left. But all I have is second guess. Letters you never sent still haunt the present tense. I close my eyes, you write again in errant thought, in bitter wind. No paper in my hand, no answers I demand. Still I wait, still I invent the letters you never sent. And in the quiet I pretend I read the words you never penned. Clock keeps blinking past the pane, the window fogged with summer rain. I lie awake and try to breathe, but peace has always come and leave. The dark surrounds but doesn't soothe. My thoughts replay what I can't prove. The sheets still know your shape by heart, but every inch now feels too far. They say time heals, but time just waits outside my door like it's too late. And though I close my eyes and pray, my dreams just walk the other way. These are nights that don't heal, where silence sharpens what I feel. The stars don't soothe, they just remind of all the peace I never find. You're not here, but pain is real in all these nights that don't heal. I reach for you in phantom form, but empty air has grown so warm. I try to sleep inside the dark, but your goodbye still leaves its mark. My body aches for something kind, but comfort's nowhere I can find. And all the hours start to blur in every echo of your slur. These are nights that don't heal, where nothing good can be concealed. The pillow holds the weight of tears, the ones I've saved for all these years. I lie still, but wounds reveal in all these nights that don't heal. Maybe morning brings a pause, but healing never came, because some love is stitched too deep to mend. It haunts the night and never ends. These are nights that don't heal, where I remember how much like it's a year. Each breath just makes it more unclear. You left, but this is what you steal. All these nights that don't heal. So I wait for sleep that won't come, under moons that forget.